It's gonna be a guide on the Mythic Darkvein fight. I'm going over my replay. I make mistakes here and there, but how do you get better? Rewatching what you do. So I'm going to go over what I'm thinking, my talents, and all that kind of stuff. So you guys sit tight, enjoy the video. If you see anything that I need to work on, let me know that. Don't forget to follow my Twitch, sub and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And on to the guide. All right. First thing we want to do is stack up on this blue marker. We want to be close together, so when we have to cast the falling bottles, it'll be closer to us. Don't forget the beginning. What is opener? It's gonna be your both dots, Void Torrent into Devouring Plague into a Mind Blast. And this is when I after Mind Blast, I do Shadow Fiend. I pop my PI on my trinket, do Fey Guardians into Void Eruption, instantly do a Void Bolt into Mind Blast. You have time. If not, refresh your Devouring Plague into Mind Blast. And you're just gonna be doing a little dance of Void Bolts, Mind Blast, and Devouring Plagues. But let's start that off. Taking this shit seriously and just annoying.
Everyone should be stacked on blue.
Alright, Void Torrent, Devouring Plague. Okay. That's perfect.
Range, you need to be stacked closer to
Just,
square.
you have to just make sure. Most important thing about Shadow Priest is with Talbadars, at least, you want to keep all 3 dots up. And Mind Blast, that's the most important thing. I'm using the standard single target, Twist of Fate, Void Torrent, Night Fae.
I can do the drain.
Okay. I got front. Someone get that in the middle.
You want to wait till after Void Form's over to use that Void Torrent. It's a bad thing to do to Void Torrent while you're in Void form. Just heads up. Also, I always try to make sure 3 dots. It's called triple threat. 3 dots into Mind Blast. It's like the most important thing for Talbadars. If you have if you're right here and you don't have Devouring Plague up, don't save your Mind Blast for this much insanity. Just use your Mind Blast. It'll come up soon enough. But if it's right here, you're 3 or 5 insanity from Devouring Plague, then you can Mind Flay for half a second, just get that up there, and then Mind Blast. That's okay. So in this fight, not dots, ads come up around the minute mark. And don't forget, the first time you refresh your dots in a fight, you're going to see this timing where this one's about to come, Sour Pain's going to come off first. If you wait till this is at the 1 second mark, you start out with Vampiric Touch, and both of these are gonna do Vampiric Touch and then Shower Pain. It's gonna be in the pandemic window, which means if it's a third of the duration left, if you reapply the dot, you get the full duration. That's a couple things to think about. Okay, 3 dots, Mind Flay, Filler. Use Mind Blast whenever it's up, when you have 3 dots up. You also want to Void Torrent when you have 3 dots up, because Shadow Priest, it's the mastery. Each dot we have up, we do X amount of more % damage. It's based on your mastery. So if I have 11%, this will stack 3 times when you have all 3 dots up. So you want to try to utilize that when the ads come up. I looked at a lot of Warcraft logs and what people are doing. So our focus, once again, as Shadow Priest, is boss damage. So all I do is Vampiric Touch the ads, and I go back to focusing the boss. So what Vampiric Touch does, if we cast a Devouring Plague, a Mind Blast, or Void Bolt, it sends out those little goads, the Shadowy Apparitions, and that will give us Insanity back. But you don't need Shower Pain for that to happen. You just need Vampiric Touch on the ads. So that's what I chose to do. Just BT and go back to the boss. No? No?
Yeah, I got you.
So
I can't get far.
In between your instacast like Void Bolt or Devouring Plague. This is when you're supposed to cast these little circles. Our guild, we struggled with we struggled in catching the bottles. It was actually crazy. So what I started to do was, even though I'm a priest, I was more active in trying to catch the bottles. If I was in there and someone else got in there, I'm not moving. I'll take one for the team. I'll stay there, they get hit by the bottle, like that random dance or playing chicken where it's like, oh, are you staying? Am I staying? It's not worth it because if one of those drop is a wipe. I just tend to just stay in there. You want to use your Fey Guardian, your Void Eruption, all that on cooldown. Don't forget that the 4-minute mark, you're gonna have all your spells up. So it's like another power spike in the middle or near the end of the fight. Remember, I once again did all 3 dots up first before Void Torrenting. The ad's about to come up. I'm going to tab target and just Vampiric Touch the ad and go back to the boss. I silence. I kick one of the smaller ads to do my part. Don't leave it just to melee to do.
Oh shit. Oh wait, yeah, you're red. You're still pretty good though. You're good.
So I held my PI for a little bit. I don't know if that's worth it. Another thing to note, when you Void Eruption and this adds up, it's going to do like that AoE initial Void Eruption damage. That's also clutch. I also use my Soul Letting on like the lower health ad. This makes it so I get more crit back. It's a little bit maxi, just something to think about. Another thing I'm trying to do better is Shadow Deathing the lower ads throughout the fight. I have a macro that does it on cursor. If there's nothing on my cursor, it'll just do my target. So I try to, silence and Shower Death the lower health ads so a little more damage.
Yep, after that, yeah. I got you back.
Soaking the blood, soaking the blood.
See, there's already two people in there. I'm just not moving. I'm not even chancing it. I'll stay there. You have Fade. You have health pods, health stones. There's so many things you can do to help your healers. All right, I have an ad, so I'm gonna spawn in front of the boss. That's where we decided to put the ads on this phase.
Third sack, west, please.
Okay, a tab, Vampiric Touch everything, go back to the main boss, refresh my dots, Mind Blast with all 3 dots up.
One in front of boss, guys.
Swap. What?
Thanks, Red. Be careful. Don't get knocked into
Snowy now.
Did I not? Oh, fuck me. I'm sorry. I'm peeing on myself, apparently. Soak.
All right.
You want to bang it? Is this double?
This later in the fight when you land on when you get one of them, it's gonna double bounce. It's gonna go towards the middle. Just keep that aware.
We are gonna have to drain third canister at some point. Just be ready for it. Serrani, next ad is gonna be your IM.
My friend's gonna jump. My friend's gonna jump.
Move. Towards the other end. Just stay. You guys.
Like Shower Death is up, and I'm using it. But you have to be really careful with your HP as well. Your raid HP. You don't want to put an extra burden on the healers. But once again, Vampiric Touch the ads. Go back to boss.
Careful rotating beams.
Like I held
Soaks.
this. I think I should just use, to be honest. Like our kill time are as fast as the other kill times. I don't know what's best for my case scenario.
I picked the other one. Get ready for your second pot.
Wes, can we move him after this? Yeah.
Double
Alright.
soak.
So
That pretty much sums up this fight. We ended up, I think we wiped at the end, but somehow we did like the last 20k health while she was casting something. The ad got cast off, so that's why we ended up getting chunked there. But that's pretty much the fight, guys. There's not too much to this one either. As a Shadow Priest, we don't have to do any like crazy mechanics. Just catch the bottles, keep your dots up, only Vampiric touch the ads, and then focus back onto Darkvein. And I think that's pretty much it for this one, guys. All right, till next time, it's your boy Ty. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.
As much as you can. Still,
Yo, if you guys watch.